Hello and welcome back to Anyone Can Play Dark Souls 2. This is Strawman Gaming. I'm your Strawman, and today, well, you know what we're doing. You've seen the last two episodes. It has not been my finest hour, but we've done it once, so we can do it again. And we did it the hard way last time. We can go a much shorter way. I've taken a little break of like 20 minutes between the last episode and this one, in the hope that that will revitalize me. But I had cheese on toast with one of my favourite cheeses, with one of my favourite names. It's a cheese called Devonshire Tickler, which, you know, in the age of innocence, is a cute name, but in a kind of a... Okay, he's going to smash the floor, so we're going to have to deal with that. In a post, you know, Operation U-Tree world, I don't know if, you know, if that was your nickname, you were the Devonshire Tickler, would you really be comfortable with that? Is that like... Does that denote something good? But it's very tasty cheese if you see it. It might just be called Tickler, but it's from Devon, I think, or Cornwall. Somewhere in the West Country, way down that way. But my point was, I've heard YouTubers talk before about how... I don't like this. I'll come back to my YouTube story. Because this traps me on that side with enemies. And they know it. You know, so... I've got no place to run. So I'm just going to take a hit. Oh, you aggro leash. That would be fantastic. Well, you're dead, so it's fine. So yeah, my YouTube story. People talk about, oh, they've had like a granola bar and their mouth feels like it's full of sand and it's difficult to speak. I'm like, that's so stupid. I eat food like every day, and I've never found it hard to talk. Then I recorded myself on video. Record myself. That's the redundancy in that sentence. But I'm suddenly very aware of my mouth being full of gravel and grit and, you know, cheese curds and whatever else is left over from the meal. You have got to go. Don't take me... You didn't go! You are not playing fairly. So yeah, I had cheese on toast with Worcestershire sauce. It was delicious. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a little bit of space. Just last episode, I'm sure I praised this weapon for not smashing into walls like that, and now here we are. Did it again, but he got the hit. That's fine. And there's a bonfire before the boss, so we don't need to worry about conserving Esters too hard. So, you know, this kind of sloppy, careless play. He's not got a button. He does, but it's over there. Did it work? It worked. We are the greatest. And we were slightly faster, and by slightly faster I mean momentously slower, but we swang before him. And you're gone. Good. So just gotta get past this, and then that. Where? Oh, you. Right. You can't hit me from there, can you? No. Good. Probably can't hit me over here either. Well, he just hit me there, but he probably can't... I'm just gonna go kill him. There's no reason not to. It's just laziness, and it'll come back to haunt me. Unless walking through this bit of lava will kill me instantly. In which case, there are many reasons not to do it. Please just hit him. Thank you. So this is nice. This is just like, if this was any other game, if this was Mario, like jumping over 3 little streams of fire, like easy mode. But in Dark Souls, it really... I really like the controls in Dark Souls, but they do feel clumsy the first time you use them, and that... I'm gonna have to bring him down as well. Don't want to take any chances here because there's quite a lot of souls on my body, and I would like to get them all back. I'd hate to die for something stupid like this guy or these guys. I don't know how many there are. Just one. These guys shooting me just because I was too lazy to bring the platform down. So we'll do our due diligence. Okay, so all the shooties have gone. Correction, all the shooties I'm aware of have gone. Gosh, I don't want to fight that Iron Knight. Hopefully he'll just burn himself to death. He did! What a stupid man. Or woman, as we covered last time. Oh, I think it's a man. If I were a man, I would think it's a man, wouldn't I? Ooh, large still useless, but you know, it's good in general to have large Titanite. Good to have a reserve. And a monastery charm for casting miracles or something. So we've officially pierced that veil. And we know there's knights in here because we've killed them before. Like, there he is. Hello, sir. Please fall off. Is that? Yep, that's him. So where's his friend? Dead? Dead? Hope he's dead. We never did. So this gives us drop items. So souls are more useful for the minute. You can fall down there, and I've seen people do it. I am not going to Estus. I'm doing two-handed because it does vertical attacks. So I'm less likely to clip off the walls. It should be obvious. I mean, it's fairly ugly iron plate, so it makes sense of it. Oh, it just goes straight through it. Not a problem. I didn't start my timer. Bear with me 1 minute. Reset that. Start. I'm going to assume that was 8 minutes. So we're 22 minutes in. We should consider stopping. Right. Come get hit by this thing. Not even bothered. Yeah, way off spin closed behind you. I can't believe that thing fell on me. Like, there isn't a webcam, and I probably never will do webcam stuff, so I'm just adjusting my microphone. I'll get on this side of this thing and finish adjusting it. There we go. There. It's a horrible sound. What was I saying? Yeah, like, I'm never gonna have a webcam, but like my face was just like agape in disbelief that this thing that I've always looked at, like, what is the point of this thing? And suddenly it just killed me. Okay, so I'm gonna walk in here and something's gonna attack me, I assume. I think I can turn it off if I go up that ladder. So I'm gonna come back for that item. I think we get invaded here as well. I think we used to. Back in the old Dark Souls. But there's a bonfire up here, so I'm not that bothered. So there used to be a bonfire. I don't remember this bit. But again, that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Oh no, I do. So I was going to say, this is all kind of like quite heavily linked to the world's geometry, because this is us going into like the head of a giant bull. So I suppose it has to be a certain height, so that room has to have always been there. On fire. Ooh. 41,000 souls again. And I don't know why you'd install this switch. I guess it's health and safety. It's health and safety gone mad. But that turns off all the fire. And where's the boss? There. Down this arena is where we fight the boss. And there's a little hole just behind this wall that goes straight into the lava. And it's just a stone cold killer. I'm hopeful that you won't have to see that, but I'm also a realist that recognizes you probably will. So for my own sanity, I'm going to travel back to Majula, because there's no cost to me doing so, because all the enemies have already respawned. I'll level up a little bit, and yeah, we'll go after this great soul of the Iron King, Old Iron King, Molten Iron King. He's some king, something to do with iron. I can't remember exactly. You.
You've been well. I've only one thing.
I'm never going to comment on that, but it seems a bit sketch to me.
These stones may look cool. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor. Some of them are extremely rare. None of the differences.
Okay, this is all stuff you said before. So, do you have anything I want? This stuff, no. Because I'm sure the more I buy from you, the, you know what? Let's have 10 of them. Just to keep it, like, ticking over. The way she says thank you kindly really bothers me. While we're here, we might as well. We've got the souls. We might as well give Ladderman his set up ladder. Yep, go on. 12,000 souls. Why not? Having a drink from the old bottle bong. It's just a thermos. Purple thermos flask. Yeah, here we go. So I don't know why this man got moved away from the poison windmill. And why he's just here. I don't know what his script is at all, to be honest with you. I'm tempted to buy his little ladder miniature, because I feel like it's a useful thing somehow. But it is 10,000 souls for...
The only things I sell are miniatures. I mean, if that tickles your fancy, you can buy as many as you like.
But why? What does it do? The only thing I sell is miniatures. He says selling claws and whips and... Actually, I don't know what this guy's into. Thief stuff. The thief set's quite cool. It's very light. Oh, okay. So all my talk about not being able to get more daggers for PvP was nonsense. Well, he's not going anywhere. I can always come back and get that if I need it. I don't think I will need it, but it's there if I wanted to. Right, what do you do? I'm sure I need to buy stuff from him to, like, level him up. So let's just... Why would I want 22 shields game? Just one. Yep, one. One of them. One of these. No, I don't. Nope. One, thank you. And that. Yes. Oh, that's weird. If you go... Oh, that's why it went weird last time. If you press left and right on the D-pad, it jumps up by 10s. Like, one helmet. I've already got the Falcon's armor, so I'm not paying for that again.
I came from the west. Have you been there? Very competitive. But I didn't have... It's been years since then, and I don't even know why I'm still... Everything's all run down and done.
Does this guy sell some armor later that's like...
Thanks very much. And do...
Like a butterfly? That I seem to remember wearing, but I don't remember how to get it. So I'm going to go rest at the bonfire, reset the area, and see if he's started selling more stuff. Because I want my butterfly armor, because it was dope. I don't think it was dope. I think it looked dope. And by dope, I mean it looked ridiculous, same as the Jester's stuff. But the Jester stuff actually does have some good stuff going on with it. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oh, you've moved. Are you feeling better?
I was hoping that you would come.
That's a different dialogue.
Got some new things, and I thought that they've been selling rather well, and I'm surprising you.
So modest. Got all these shields. Yeah, here we go. Here's the good stuff. Elite Knight. Penal. Ah, yes. Smelter Demon stuff. This is the outfit from the Lost Sinner. Her hands are bound together, which makes it even more insulting that she defeats us so easily when we haven't got Lucatiel with us. Royal Soldier. I wish you could compare items to what you're currently wearing. I mean, look at the weight of the Smelter Demon. So that's 9, 17, so that's 26, 36, 46-ish, 47-ish in weight.
Always open for business.
Versus what are we weighing at the minute? It's about 10, 12, like 15 at the most. So I'm at 66%. So Smelter Demon requires a serious investment in stats to wear. Where is the Pyromancer? It's really bothering me now. Do I have anything? Hello. No, I don't want to buy. I want to reinforce. Oh yeah, this scythe. Oh. Petrified Dragonbone is not a common resource. Let's have a look at armor, because we've got a lot of like little Titanite shards. I mean, I do like the mannequin mask. I think it is quite solid for like most of the game. I think I finished the game with it. So let's keep improving that. The gloves are liable to change, and I quite like the Falconer's stuff. Maybe I should have upgraded that for more return on investment. But I can do the trousers. And I might as well do the gloves. There we go. 14. Do we need decks for all this stuff? Because going to 14 decks wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's put it that way. I probably haven't even got a single level with me now. I've spent it all on upgrading the armor. Come on. Well, I suppose we've looked at all the boss soul stuff and we didn't want it, so we can crack into all these. Give me that. I hope they're not all worth 6,000. Oh, 10,000. That'll do. Maybe they're mostly worth 6,000. I don't. This one is a special soul, so I don't want to crack into that because I think they might have a purpose for them. And there's also giant souls later, which are important for an obscure reason that's never explained. But I won't crack into them either. So that's maybe 3 levels if I'm very lucky. So my headphones are too loud. There we go. Turn that down. So, depends what you want to do. Because we'll get... I know I just said we'll level up Dex, but I'm not going to. I'm going to level up Strength because I want the Punisher's Shield, which needs 38 Strength for. And I think we need 40 Strength for the Smelter Sword. And after that, we can start leveling up Int and Faith. And, oh, we're going to run into a problem in that... Anyway, we'll do Strength first. And then we can do equipment load later, which I forget what it's called. Vigor or something. So... let's become human. As long as we've got more than 20, I'm happy to crack into these. And I think I've had an unusually bad run of things in the Iron Keep. I say that, and you might be watching this at a point where I've got another 20 episodes after this, and it's just 20 episodes of me having a bad one of this. I think it'll improve, but that's for you to know and for me to find out, which isn't normally how that goes around, but that's where we are. And mercifully, all the fires have stopped. Do we get invaded still? So I can get that item. Yes, I'm sure it will be worth the hassle. Lightning shortbow. Well, that's not worth the hassle. It's dexterity bait. Oh my goodness, do you ever take a day off? Idiot. Can't even be mad at him, you know. He could not telegraph his attack more clearly. And I'm still gonna get hit by it, so who's the real idiot? I mean, it's me. It's obviously me. Why does this cow have thumbs? Now that I think about it. And why is it... Hold... What is the story with this cow? Or, I guess it's like a minotaur or something? I can't get a good look at it. I'm so afraid. I don't need a shield for this fight, to the point that I'm going to actually unequip it. And I don't need that, so we're going... Do I need a... No, I don't need a shield. It's all evasion based. I might come to regret that, but for the minute I'm comfortable. Oh, you're cool. Look at you. That's how I'd dress if I was in high fantasy. I mean, he's probably trying to look like the Hound, now that I think about it, but that's still cool. Yeah, look at it. And why's he got... What's this? So, let me talk you through the anatomy of a normal cow. Starting here. We have the mouth. This is the face part. The horns. This is a new thing. And it kind of... Is that like... Am I the only... This is like a big nose. There's like eyes here. And a mouth. Or do you think that's just a product that they've designed one side and then like mirrored it down the middle? So it looks like a face. And like humans see patterns very well. I don't really know. But... He's also got hands. He's holding the building. Strange. Anyway, let's get this over with. There's a little cutscene, and then I will show you the real boss. This is the boss I was saying, and Yahtzee Crowshaw said this as well. Second time I mentioned him this today. That this is just like placeholder for insert boss here. He looks better than he used to. He looks quite like the Smelter Demon actually. I never noticed that. Like the horns certainly. No, maybe I do need a shield, now I come to think about it. But with, you know, shields are for scrubs, as they say. So, let's see how we go. Yep, he walks over very menacingly. Right, that pit will kill me more times than that giant thing will. This is why we might have needed a shield, but we might be able to... Oh, yeah, there's a little gap. Could you come over here so I can actually hit you? Are you stuck on the geometry? I've got to tell you, I'm not very supportive. Could you come over here? Look, there's some damage. Look, I'm over here. I'm over here. Doing the fire breathing thing. Everyone's very impressed. Okay, he goes into the water and then he comes back up. What? Where? That was a horrible bit of stuttering. Where I say water, understand that I mean... Yeah! I mean lava. Almost always. Nearly had me there. That was, I was going to say that's playing with fire, but that would have seemed like I was trying to make a pun. And I have no problem with puns, but that was a little bit low effort, even by my standards. Oh. Smashy, smashy. Yep, roll towards fire. That's what they tell you. Stop, drop, and run towards fire. Ooh, Ooh, I thought I was going in the hole. I thought I was going in the hole again. Stop, drop, and run away from fire. I thought I'd cracked it. Look at the recovery frames. If you actually get away from that by not being an idiot, then you've got all day long. Oh my goodness. Don't hit me again. Come here, fingers, fingers. Go. Yeah, missed. So he is called the Old Iron King. I was right about that much. Do the breath again, fingers. Yeah. Don't hit me. Look at that. This is like one of the great souls. Yeah, great soul embraced. First attempt, but nothing's off camera. You saw the intro. They only play the intro cinematic when it's the first attempt. But dusted, you know. I didn't fall in the pit. But, you know, it wasn't even great play. No one would watch that and go, this is a top tier MLG player. They're just like, oh, this guy's, you know, semi-competent. Which, compared to the rest of the world, I'll petrified something and give that to the crows and get another Demon Great Hammer that I can't wield. That's new. That's DLC. Yeah, compared to the rest of the level that I've just been, like, made an absolute fool of throughout the entirety of, that boss seems relatively simple. So, yeah. Is this where I get there's a place where you get people. Someone comes out of the ground. Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. So remember, I took you to that locked door. I think there used to be one of these there, but it might be something different. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. So I think this is telling me I have to finish the game before I can do this. I'm not pressing that. Although I could just like bonfire back. Should I press? No, I've got 60,000 souls. I'm not pressing it. Get my face. But that is us finished the Iron Keep. And I think I did all of it. We did the Smelterdine. We didn't kill the Punisher, for sure. Sorry, I have now finished Marvel's Punisher, and I deem it excellent.
The soul and the curse are one and the same.
It's not for everyone. It certainly stepped up the brutality towards the end.
Hope it brings you what you wish.
If you know much about Marvel lore, you'll know that what happens to a character that becomes Jigsaw, by necessity, has to be extremely brutal. And it was. They lived up to it. You know, they did a good job there. So we'll do one of this, one of this. We'll alternate, and then we'll take another endurance. Because if I get to 38 and I can't wield the shield, I'll be very upset. So that'll do me. Still no faith, still no intelligence. It's fine. I was going to make a political joke there, but I decided against it. Maybe this is the time to when I'm small. You know, they say all publicity is good publicity. I'm not sure that's true. You know, I was going to make a side political joke there as well. I'm just saying there's people in the news recently that probably wish they were in the news recently. You know. And we'll leave that there. I need to know where my pyromancy woman is. I'm going to ask you again, and you're still not her. Do I need to buy your stuff? Oh, you have large Titanite shards now. How excellent. But I have no souls.
No interest.
So that probably means the next place we go to is the woods, where I've been once before to fight the ogre that went so well. Yeah, Iron Keep, done. Shaded Woods. Right, so I recognise we've still got the Executioner's Chariot to do in Huntsman's Copse. I haven't forgotten. I am pretending to. And the Lost Bastille, there is... I can't remember how to get to it. There is another boss fight there with gargoyles. And another belfry. We didn't do the belfry. How long have we got? 22 minutes. That's technically the end, but we'll keep going. Let's go back to Ironhearth Hall. And I'll do the belfry. I will attempt to do the belfry. Just for the sake of completeness. And I really should go back and do the one in the Lost Bastille, but I can't for the life of me remember how to get to it. It might be... I don't have a shield equipped, but I'm okay with it actually, because that was dope. But I'm also a coward. An idiot and a loser. A microphone abuser. Still not there. Was it... this one. Yes. See how cocky I am now? I'm like, I've killed these guys once. Your king is dead. You have no power here. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Oh, look at me. I can smash the floor. I'll equip my pyromancy too. I don't. That doesn't take up a lot of weight. Why did I bother? It takes up no weight. It's literally weightless. That was entirely just a waste of time. Yep. There we go. Man, that looked good. I think he... yeah. Oh no. Please, 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 please. Yes! You're too heavy to go up a ladder. Oh yeah, this is why I didn't come to this bonfire. Is that, you know, it's a very, very close bonfire. It's near all this nonsense. But... I am suspicious. The lighting looks weird. I'm wrong to be suspicious. It's quite nice lighting, actually. Thunder quartz, so lightning resistance. But yeah, once you come down here, that is you committed. You can walk back to another bonfire, but you can't warp back to another bonfire, but you can't walk back out of here without going through the belfry. Or belfry, I'm not exactly sure how it's pronounced. And these little horrible goblins are the problem. These like guard the bell. What up? Be cool. Do it? That was weird. That sounded like an imperative. It was like, because he's like, it do? I'm like, do it? Do it? I don't know how you make that a question. You inflect it differently, but my mastery of English is not the best. Oh, you're a tough one. So he takes a long time to aggro, so that's good. I figured he dropped a rusted coin. Nothing worth having. Great. Might as well use this. I don't remember this being that bad. I think there are like phantoms that behave like PvP people, or there might actually be PvP people. Yeah, like look, he's pretending to be a PvP person. In that he's like looks like a shiny shadow. I guess that makes sense. I think the longer I'm here, the more likely it is that an actual person, like a human being, will come and attack me and get summoned. Because these are all just NPCs. Please hit her? That would be really cool. Good. You jerk. And you're too short to get hit. The greatest strategy of all. Going well. What even is this weapon? Excuse me, I think I've made my stance on pyromancy very clear. I'm having buyer's remorse. Does that even make sense? I think it's just regular remorse. Please, please. Give you a little machine gun crossbow. There actually is a machine gun crossbow in Dark Souls. It's called it's either called the Lucille or the Lucerne. I suspect it's called the Lucerne, because calling it Lucille would just be a weird shout out to that guitarist. B.B. King? I think he called those guitars Lucy. So that's... I thought you were kind before outside the Executioner's chariot, and it was not. To my, it was to my great detriment. I don't know why I was making that a negative. There we go. I think what we just saw there was the extra little bit of endurance. Oh, sorry, stamina I leveled up that allowed me to get that final swing. So that's good. It's good seeing your stats actually pay dividends. There's a douche in here, I seem to remember. Oh no, that's where we ring the bell. So I'm going to do that. That might summon an NPC. By NPC, I mean PC. Doesn't seem to have. So let's journey on. Oh look, he's got Lucernes. If they haven't changed the drop location, you don't get those until we go down to like some crypt. I forget the name of. And there's some stuff I want to try there actually. I'm just remembering. It's very clickbaity of me, but come back to find out what it was. What it is there's a card that says don't use any light here, like the dead are here to rest in darkness and peace. And I've always thought that to mean you can't use any torches or create any light sources, but I think it just means don't do exactly what the whole point of that area is, which is to light a whole bunch of fires. How can he... Oh, there's a ladder, I understand. Right, come fight me on this side, where they can't get me. I can't believe he did it, you fool. You foolish fool. Okay, the attack coming out of the roll is actually surprisingly quick. So what's invaded me here is a human being who is going to absolutely ruin my life. He's casting a bunch of nonsense. So I'm hoping I can just run away from him. Because I don't want to fight him. Nice! You can't just run away from them. Which is a good feature, because this area is, you know, if I want to come and do PvP, you know, there's a place where there will be people waiting to be summoned. So that's good, but this game also introduced arenas. I didn't check it. You fool. But the arena is after the Executioner's Chariot boss that I didn't do, because, you know, it was, you know, I'm not afraid, I just don't want it. Immolation is a pyromancy that was really good in the first game. I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Illusory wall. I wish you could downvote these. I can only say that's good. That's 400 ratings. 400 people are committed to the lie. Swing the old sword for good measure. Liar. For message. So that was the Belfry. And that takes us to 31 minutes, which is plus 8, so that's probably 38 minutes. So we're going to end the episode there. I'm not going to do the other Belfry, because as you see, there's not a lot to them. There might be one or two items. In the other one, there is the Gargoyles fight, which is... it's not a fight I really like. I think mechanically it's quite lazy. But we will do it later. So we're going to end the episode there, and next time we'll go to Shaded Woods, and we'll actually explore that beyond running up to the door and getting killed by an ogre. So if you like this video, hit that like button and leave a comment down below saying what you liked about it, or something you'd like to see me do. If you didn't like it, hit that dislike button. Leave a comment telling what you didn't like and what I can improve. I make new content every day. I'm starting a new series later this week, hopefully. And maybe a second one the week after that, because there's some free games coming along that I'm quite keen to play and share with you. But in any case, there's content coming every day, so hit that like button. This has been Strawman Gaming. I'm your Strawman, and I will see you